Good afternoon. My name is Amanda Messino. I serve on the board of the Puerto Rican Cultural Center, and I am a professor here at Houston-Tillotson University, our presenting sponsor. It is my pleasure and my honor to welcome you to this special performance. The Puerto Rican Cultural Center has been in operation for 27 years under the leadership of Dr. Ana Maria Tequina Ayru Maynard, our founder, artistic director, and executive director. The center offers a variety of programming throughout the year that celebrates Puerto Rico's unique cultural heritage. This includes dance, music, performing arts, traditional arts, and celebrations of indigenous Taino culture. I invite you to examine your program. There is an insert in there that describes our classes for children and adults. There's also a calendar of upcoming events for 2025. Now, for the last 22 years of the center's history, that full calendar of events culminates in a Christmas musical, an original composition that is researched, written, and composed by our artistic director. That is the event that you're here for tonight. The story you're going to see illuminates some aspect every year of Puerto Rico's history that maybe is underappreciated. And the play tonight is inspired and celebrates the life of Luisa Capetillo, a writer, activist, suffragist, labor leader, thinker, who really deserves to be remembered for much more than being the first woman in Puerto Rico to wear pants in public. So you're going to see this performance brought to life by the talented artists of the Puerto Rican Cultural Center. We're also very honored to be joined by a special guest who is Dr. Maynard's former mentor, Rupert Reyes, who will be one of the performers tonight. And as you watch this story, I hope that you're inspired and you're moved and you can understand the relevance of Luisa's story to today. All right, that's all for the intro. Now we have some housekeeping. Please keep your phones silent and off, out of the way during the performance. There is no performing during the performance at all. We do ask that you fill out these green sheets that are in your program. One side is a contact form if you want to hear more from us. The other form is a very complicated 5-question survey. It really, really helps us if you fill out this survey. This helps us to report back to our funders and supporters on the work that we are doing and who we're reaching. So before you leave, please fill that out. There's a box in the lobby where you can drop it off. We also have a table with more information about the center in addition to what's in the program. Last note is on those funders. I want to thank the university, first of all, Houston-Tillotson University, for helping to support this event. In addition, this project is sponsored by Six Square, the MAP Fund, and the Texas Commission on the Arts with the National Endowment for the Arts and the City of Austin Economic Development Division. So thank you to all of our funders. Thank you for being here, and we hope that we continue to see you as part of the Cultural Center family. Enjoy the performance.
fiesta.
Ah, look who's here. I thought you were not coming. What do you have there?
Es una caja. I dreamed that someone came in with treasure.
You mean treasure like gold?
Doesn't look like a box can hold a treasure to me.
No, it wasn't this box, but there's treasure inside.
Let me see what you have in this box.
A few dollars. Why did you bring that to the fiesta?
I forgot the party. I was on my way to open a bank account.
Girl, girl, I hate to burst your bubble, but do you know a woman cannot open a bank account without a man's signature? And you tú sabes, pobrecita.
I know the rat left me. But why can't I open a bank account?
Sí, why not?
Yo no sé.
Bueno, yo no sé porque yo estoy pelada. But I remember about 10 years ago, my mom tried to open a bank. 10 years ago? Yes, it was 1960. We were living in Las Montañas de Patilla. My father just passed away. My mother tried to open a bank account, and guess what? Denied.
Oh.
But then she went to the Cooperativa de Crédito. She put the money in la cooperativa.
I remember those days. We made a lot of money on our land, but my wife, she couldn't get her own account. So I went with her and kept the banker busy while she signed the papers for herself.
Wait a minute, though. The rules changed in the 1960s. She should be able to open her own account.
Really?
When I was working in the Bar Association as the supervisor accountant, the women who were lawyers opened up their own accounts and took out money, put it in whenever they wanted to.
¿Qué? You trying to tell me the woman in San Juan been open bank accounts since 1960 without a man's signature?
Absolutely.
So long ago, I wasn't born yet.
I said,
Where should we demand our rights?
Speaking of rights and manners, we're missing a lot of rights. We're missing like rights of fair wages and better working conditions
And education.
and education, yes.
On the mainland, they're already fighting for those rights. It's a movement called Women's Liberation.
Women's
what?
Women's Liberation.
We should form a team. We need that over here. Let's form a team. Por nuestros derechos.
Yeah!
Why does this feel like deja vu?
Martina, but where can we demand our rights?
I don't know. But, I know someone that can mentor us. Follow me. Let's go. Buenos días, Luisa.
Buenos días, Martina. ¿Cómo estás?
Bien, I brought you some café con leche.
Gracias.
Your reading this morning was so inspirational.
The newspaper stories were my favorite.
And mine was the labor unions.
Qué bueno saberlo. I'm thinking of starting an after-work study group where the workers can learn more about the labor union. But in the meantime, head back inside before the supervisors misses you. I'll head back in after this break.
Okay, thank you. Bye. See you.
This job, you better get moving. Faster, faster. We hired your husband to clear these fields, not you. I'm gonna come back at the end of the day to see if anything's been done, see if a crying woman can handle it with a crying baby.
Hey, ¿qué está pasando aquí?
We can't make accommodations for lazy workers. The hacendado needs his profits, and I'm the man to make sure he gets them.
Then go back inside. I'll handle this situation.
Wait a minute, I'm the supervisor here.
You don't pay my salary. The tobacco workers do. And the hacendado knows that I keep those workers happy and returning every day. There are plenty of other factories where they can work. Así que, vete pa' dentro.
I'll be back, and I'm keeping an eye out.
What's the matter, dear? What are you doing here with such a young baby?
I have no choice. My husband used to work here. He died yesterday of tuberculosis.
¿Ayer? Ay, bendito. Shouldn't you be at home?
They buried him right away so the tuberculosis wouldn't spread.
I see. How can I help you?
I really need this job. This is the only income we had. I have come to take his place.
Is this an Indio farm tool? I haven't seen one in such a long time.
Yes, it's a koa. My family uses it for planting in conucos.
Conucos, the raised beds for planting. How do you know about conucos? Sorry, so many questions, and I don't even know your name. My name is Luisa.
My name is Tainaru. It means good women in Taino who have lived in the mountains for so long. Please help me. I don't want to lose his job.
Have you ever had the feeling where something is calling for you?
No entiendo.
There, right there. Dig. There's something waiting for you. ¡Qué impresionante! Is that an ancient rock? It looks like, what's the etching?
It's Atabey, Mother Earth.
¡Qué impresionante! Keep it, and don't tell anyone about it. It was obviously meant for you.
Maybe Atabey is taking care of me.
I believe so. What would you think about having a job inside the factory and out of this hot sun? You can help us make cigars, and you can even bring the baby.
De verdad. Sí, you can really get me a job?
Let's just say I'm respected by the workers and feared by the supervisor. I'm sure I can get you a job. Vamos!
Gracias, músicos. Gracias. You always bring the life to the party. Damas y caballeros, bienvenidos a nuestra fiesta. And Luisa, you bring a breath of fresh air into every room. Disfruten la comida. I have an important announcement to make, and I want you all to be part of it. Luisa, gracias por venir. I am honored that you are here. It has been such a long time.
I came because I was intrigued that you included a factory reader in your high society guest list.
You still have that same sense of humor. I am delighted and happy and surprised that you are now part of our Hacienda family. And I have been noticing a dramatic increase in our cigar production this past 6 months, and I'm discovering that it's you. Your inspiring reading has boosted our workers' morale.
I'm educating the workers. Some people are religious, but I'm spiritual. And helping others, that's how I serve.
Fascinante como siempre. What an interesting way to live. Oh, excuse me. Champagne. Damas y caballeros, as you know, tonight's celebration shares a happy announcement. 20 years ago today, our family's tobacco was declared the finest in the world by the International Agricola Fair. And its quality continues to this day. But today we soar to new levels. As my business associates know, North American interest in Puerto Rican tobacco is growing. Hacendados who can are taking advantage and increasing. Those that can't, they're getting out of the business. Con mucho orgullo, I am announced that we have saved the families of the failing sugarcane plantations. Through generous land deals, we are now the largest hacienda in the region.
Bravo.
Gracias, gracias. Our success is your success. It elevates the entire region. Así, un brindis con champán. Salud.
Salud. Felicidades. As always, everything you touch turns to gold. Thank you for inviting me to share in this wonderful news. I'm going to head out now. I have a full day of reading tomorrow.
Well, let me walk you to the door. Again, I'm happy that you are part of our tobacco familia. And maybe I can see you again soon. Maybe it's time that we consider...
It will never be the time. You're best friends with the father of my children.
And I am still his best friend. But your relationship with him was over a long, long time ago. Surely we can...
Have a good night.
Okay. But I promise, I'm going to try again.
Like you have always done. But I do have a question for you. Hermanas, I want you to meet Tainairu. She's the new employee that will be working with us.
Bienvenida. Buenos días.
Where's the baby?
Mi suegra has her. She'll be taking care of her while I provide for her family.
Muy bien. It's not easy to lose a son. Hermanas, she lost her husband to the next world only a couple days ago. Remember Jose, the worker from the tobacco field?
Ay, no. Ay, bendito. I am so sorry. My name is Martina. But you're so young. And with a baby?
Mabrika, we are happy to have you here. My name's Tali. Happy. I'm Taina too.
Ina.
Well, come on, sit with us here. You're gonna enjoy our time with us. We know Luisa, she read for us while we work, and we are educating ourselves. I'm learning so much things, and one day I'm gonna help my family.
When I was 10, the factory gave me a home, a job, and a family. I'm getting educated while I sweep.
Ay, Chali. She lost her parents to tuberculosis. When will the epidemic on our island ever end?
I see I'm in the right place. My dream is to study law, but my family didn't have any money to send me to school. Maybe you can help me with that?
¿Sabes qué? There is no such thing as a female attorney in Puerto Rico. If you have the passion for law, there are many things that you can learn that can help us. Look, here's an article to get you started.
Thank you. I can help with tobacco. It's an important part of my community's tradition.
Empecemos entonces. This is how we go from leaves to cigars in this factory. As you already know, the Taino people were the first to grow tobacco on this island.
And we still do today.
Yeah?
To make a cigar, we first use the chaveta to rip out the center stem. That makes ribbons of leaves for the outer cigar wrapper. The outer cigar wrapper is then carefully rolled around the filler of smaller leaves and secured with a glue made from yucca. And there you have it.
You know, instead of using yucca, we use honey.
Honey? Where did you learn how to make cigars?
In my community's tradition, it's the women who do tobacco for the Taino priests.
Oh, qué interesante. Well, you'll feel right at home here. And most cigar factories that I have read for, the rollers are men and the women are the leaf strippers and stemmers. But not here.
Here, I love being the cigar stripper, but I like it better in the old days when I used to do it with my teeth.
Let's get to work. Tainairu. While you all work, I read out loud. Newspapers in the morning, novels and literature in the afternoon, and if it's educational, I'll hold a study session.
And if you want to memorize something, you just bang on the table, and she will repeat it over and over and over.
Thanks. I understand.
Today, I have some articles from your favorite newspaper, Unión Obrera. I'll read some titles and you tell me what you want to hear.
Unión Obrera? Workers' Union?
Yes, their articles give great ideas about how to negotiate higher wages, better working hours and conditions, even opportunities for education.
We don't need education. We have Luisa.
You're so funny.
Okay, I'll read the titles and you tell me what you want to hear. Justice or strike. No more exploitation.
No creo. Aburrido.
If the bosses don't yield, strike.
No
You have a better option.
All workers to the strike.
Yes!
That one was written in Mayagüez. One day, a new teacher came to La Cuchilla to bring light of progress to the mountain barrio. They were 40 years behind their times, and Mr. Johnny Rosa's assignment was to replace the outdated with the traditions of the American people. And above all, teach a lot of English. A lot of English.
Mistel. Me like English. Mistel.
What is this one doing here? She should be working in the field.
She was hired to work inside the factory.
And who are you to be hiring people? You're just a reader. A pants-wearing reader.
Don't speak to her that way.
And who are you to be giving advice? You can't even roll a decent cigar.
Sinvergüenza, how dare throw away my food?
Hitting a worker is against the law.
Oh, we have a loudmouth here, do you?
Hey, what's going on here? I can hear you all the way to my study, and this I do not like.
We have a stowaway here. She belongs in the fields.
I gave her that job. And I suggested you control yourself. Ladies, I am so sorry this happened. Let's get back to work. Luisa, continue your reading. What are you reading?
Santa Claus va a la cuchilla.
A great story. Continue.
Christmas was fast approaching, and Johnny Rosas saw the opportunity for the gala premiere of Santa Claus. But Mr. Pello had already promised the students a traditional celebration of Navidad with cuatro music and fiestas de lechon, and a visit from a very special guest.
Merry
Santa
Christmas!
Claus!
Oh, no, el diablo!
Oh, wait, I got you presents. Oh, now I know why my production has increased. Thank you, Luisa, for such a fun story. And you, come with me. We have some business to discuss.
Well, that was a happy ending.
This is a great reminder of what our union is all about. It's not just about getting better wages, but getting basic respect.
Union? We have a union?
Yes, we do. And we have a meeting tonight.
Sometimes we meet at the main plaza, and sometimes on street corners to recruit people. But tonight, we'll meet at my house. We have big plans to make. But if you can't make it, or something comes up, there will be other opportunities.
Somebody sent this message along. They said, for some reason, they give it to you. And just so you understand, my job is not up for grabs.
Can you please release Tainaru early? Her family needs her. Let us know if there's anything we can do. It's getting late. You've all met your quota for today. Let's head home early.
You sending us home early?
Yes, and I will cook, so don't be late.
Luisa, what do you see?
I'll see you tonight.
You see? Yo sé que ella está viendo algo y no me quiere decir. Ella a mí nunca me quiere decir nada, pero yo voy a averiguar porque yo sé que ella está viendo algo. Lo que sea, yo voy a averiguar. Y yo sé un atajo, no te preocupes.
I thought you were right behind me. We have some important papers to file.
I hung back to listen to a message that was sent for the workers, and I discovered while listening to them that they're starting a union. They're planning a rally to demand rights.
Esta es noticias nuevas. I've been hearing about this from years from the other hacendados. We don't have anything to worry about. We treat our workers well. Ever since we were given this land by the Spanish crown in the 1600s, we have built an empire, but we have done it without abusing our workers.
But this isn't about us. This Luisa is gathering women and agricultural workers from across the island, just stirring up trouble.
I suggest that you watch yourself. Luisa is a noble woman. But continue to monitor the situation discreetly. And if anything happens that I need to know about, please report it.
Will do.
Mexique, what are you doing here?
Tainaru, I'm sorry to tell you that your baby has followed her father. My condolences.
No!
Your suegra has prepared the velorio. I sent a message into town. She's in town also doing final arrangements. What can I do for you, Tainaru?
Can you let the factory know that I may not be here for a couple of days?
That's already done. I sent a message to the Asandaro as well. Let's just take care of you, Tainaru.
Dios
Ay, no
bendito.
puede ser.
Pobrecita. Ay,
Puede
Taina.
ser.
Taina.
Tainero.
Ay, lo sentimos tanto, Taina. No sabes el dolor que esto nos causa, Taina. Lo sentimos tanto por ti, mi amor. Ay, pero no te preocupes. Vas a estar bien, no te preocupes.
Siento mucho.
Piano Root. Siento. Oh. Yeah, Angelita. So sad. It's so awful.
Comparto tu dolor, hermana.
Aquí Nairu, your Hacienda family is here with you in this time of tristeza.
Wow, what is this?
Cañita. It's made in the montañas. ¿There's some more?
It's delicious. Yes, thank you.
Ey, mira que está fuerte. Se va a emborrachar. Well, thank you all for coming. I know this is a sad moment and we are all sad, but en las montañas we have a tradition. It's called Velorio de Angelitos. What it does, it marks the death of an infant innocent child with happiness and joyful as the baby become an angel in heaven. And we celebrate with songs and music and games. Do me a favor, baby. Give me that rope. Let's do the next. Okay. Let's play some games, okay, everybody? Ready to play some games? Okay, let's celebrate this. First game we're gonna play is the floron. Everybody knows what is a floron? Okay.
I like that.
Yeah. You like that one? Yeah, you just go sit over there because you're drunk. Okay, so just sit over there, okay? Okay, this is the floron. And somebody's gonna chase the floron, okay? We don't gonna let them see the floron. Who's gonna chase the floron? Charlie, no,
He's just a
sit
kid.
over there, you're drunk. You chase the floron.
El florón pasó por aquí, yo no lo vi, yo no lo vi. El florón pasó por aquí, yo no lo vi, yo no lo vi. Que pasen, que pasen, que pasen el florón. Que pasen, que pasen, que pasen el florón. El florón pasó por aquí, yo no lo vi, yo no lo vi. El florón pasó por aquí, yo no lo vi, yo no lo vi. Que pasen, que pasen, que pasen el florón. Que pasen, que pasen, que pasen el florón. El florón pasó por aquí, yo no lo vi, yo no lo vi. El florón pasó por aquí, yo no lo vi, yo no lo vi. Que pasen, que pasen, que pasen el florón. Que pasen, que pasen, que pasen el florón.
Gracias. Vamos a jugar ahora otro juego. Este se llama el juego de el gato y el ratón.
I like this one.
Okay? Let's make a big circle. And one person's gonna be the gato and the other person's gonna be the ratón. Who's gonna be the ratón?
Me.
No, you don't. Go over there. You're gonna fall on the floor. Okay? And who is gonna be the gato?
I was born a gato.
Okay, you be the gato. You're gonna fall on your face.
Allá viene el gato y el ratón a darle con un bate a tiburón. Allá viene el gato y el ratón a darle con un bate a tiburón. Allá viene el gato y el ratón a darle con un bate a tiburón. Allá viene el gato y el ratón a darle con un bate a tiburón. Allá viene el gato y el ratón a darle con un bate a tiburón. Allá viene el gato y el ratón a darle con un bate a tiburón.
I told you.
I'm surprised he didn't fall in his face.
Ekinairu, we are heartbroken. But if there's anything that we can do to help you, please let us know.
If you don't mind, if you can go and pick up the cajita since you paid for it.
Yes, of course. And you come with me.
Take as much time as you want.
Enairu, is there anything that we can do for you? Would you like some water?
When I first learned about your work, Luisa, I wasn't sure I wanted to join the union during the conquest. Our Taino Yucayeke went into hiding. We never got involved with the politics or the outsiders. I'm going to study law and do everything I can to help your important mission. I refuse to see another person die of tuberculosis.
That means so much, especially now, knowing the history of your people. This is not just about the labor union and workers' rights. This is my life's mission. It's a spiritual calling. I believe in reincarnation, and for that reason, I will not accept injustices, deprivation, or oppression of the people.
You know, Luisa, that's what attracted me from the union. Because the union protect women like me. Women, they're struggling. You know, sometimes when you are a woman that struggle, you have to do things that you don't want to, or you're ashamed of it. But you have to because you don't have any other choice. You know, I have hungry grandchildren waiting for me in my house. And you know that I work long hours with a little pay.
I believe all women should have the right to be educated and have the right to vote. That's why I work tirelessly to recruit women into the union so we can organize and fight for their rights.
I'm going to grow up to be a smart lady. Watch out, Mr. Governor.
Yes, you do that.
There is so much I believe in, but I believe in revolutionizing the role of women. We don't have to accept the limitations society imposes on us. Institutions like marriage shouldn't be our only calling. And wearing pants, I live to challenge the social norm. Not only pants are comfortable, but they suit our new leadership roles in society.
Amen. You know, the sun is rising. We need to take the angelito to the last resting place.
madre le daba heces de curía, su madre le daba heces de curía, a ver si su hijo no se le moría, a ver si su hijo no se le moría. Su madre le daba sobitos de aceite, su madre le daba sobitos de aceite, a ver si su hijo no sentía la muerte, a ver si su hijo no sentía la muerte. Madre, no lo llores, no lo llores más. Madre, no lo llores, no lo llores más. Porque sus alitas las tiene mojadas, porque sus alitas las tiene mojadas. Dear hermanos and fellow workers, over the next few weeks, I will be participating in a series of rallies that the union has organized. We will be demanding what you all have been asking for and deserve: fair wages, better working hours and conditions, the end of child labor, and more. We will travel by foot, horse, and train to numerous cities and mountain towns across our isla. I have written information documents to organize the workers. After that, I will head and help our hermanos in Cuba. Who is with me?
Cuba,
Yo!
por nuestros derechos.
Yes!
Maravilloso. Here are the pamphlets.
These disgusting plans. Go arrest them or something.
There's no law for people talking to people and handing out pamphlets.
Doesn't make it right.
El pantsuit, qué brutal. But why?
Because we're in Cuba. I came to Havana a few months ago wearing my usual pants when the Cuban government decided I was a seditious foreigner and ordered my immediate deportation.
What?
And since I had the opportunity to return again, I decided to enhance my wardrobe.
Yes.
Hey, Naru, how's your study of law coming along?
Great. Why?
Because we're gonna need it.
Oh, don't tell me this is another your psychic moment.
Luisa.
Luisa, 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 Luisa.
Hermanos, we are here today to help you demand your rights.
Yes!
We are here to demand your workers' rights.
Yes!
We will demand your human rights.
Yes! So,
Better working conditions.
mismo.
We will demand fair wages for both men and women.
Yes!
We will demand better working hours.
No more 12-hour days. Yes!
We will demand night school for all workers.
Oh, nice.
Okay. How about access to education for all?
Yes!
We will abolish child labor for less than 14 years old.
I'm the leader of that department.
You are.
Maravilloso. I have the pamphlets with the information. Who is with me?
Nobody. You're under arrest for wearing pants. Oh, you can stop laughing. Last time we deported you, this time we have a nice cold jail cell waiting for you. There'll be months before she sees the judge.
You can't arrest her for wearing a suit. That'll be illegal arrest.
What are you gonna do about it?
I will make sure to tell all the important newspapers that you arrested her illegally.
Illegal. Newspapers.
Yes, see.
Well, congratulations. Let's go see the judge.
Hi, Diana. Do you think the newspaper is gonna help?
I don't know.
Oh no, here we go again.
What is this intrusion? You're not on my calendar.
Lo siento, Your Honor. We arrested this woman, and they started complaining about rights and following the law, and it demanded to see the judge.
Eso es mentira, eso no pasa, eso es
So
mentira.
what is the reason for this arrest?
For causing a riot by wearing a suit.
No, eso no fue así, eso es mentira.
Silencio! One at a time.
Your Honor, there was no riot going on. We can't do anything about people cheering enthusiastically about her speech.
Yes, what you puede decir.
I said silencio. Who are you?
I'm her lawyer.
I remember you. Luisa. I deported you a few months ago for being a seditious foreigner and wearing pants.
That's right, Your Honor. And this time she's wearing a suit just to attract a crowd and raise noise about labor rights and human rights.
Eso no es cierto, eso no fue así.
So what do you have to say for yourself?
Your Honor, I deny that accusation. I wear pants because they're more comfortable and more hygienic in this hot weather, and more suited for women in our new leadership roles. I have worn pants in Puerto Rico, Mexico, and the United States without any problem.
Well, now you're wearing pants in Cuba, and we have our own way of being.
Of course.
Your Honor, can you cite which Cuban law, specifically, prohibits women from wearing pants in public? Is there a law that states that wearing a man's suit is illegal?
Well, no.
And with that, I leave this with my lawyer.
Yes.
Your Honor, unless you can show some kind of evidence that shows that wearing a suit is illegal, we suggest you drop it.
Yes,
Así
you need
es.
to drop it.
Well, since there is no evidence, of wrongdoing, I declare her free to go.
Yeah!
Get out of here before I change my mind.
Luisa, 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 Luisa.
Ah, here you are. Can you take these papers to San Juan tomorrow?
Are these the last of the failed sugar mill purchases?
Yes, they are. I'm expanding my hacienda even further. My father would be proud. When the Spanish crown gave us this land a few years ago, back in the 1600s, I have built an empire.
And I've enjoyed watching us grow.
You know, in the early days, we exported tobacco leaves to Cuba for their world-famous cigars. But during my father's time, our business grew to unimaginable levels due to the war between Cuba and Spain, which halted their cigar plantations.
And today we own our own cigar-making factory to benefit from the whole history and process.
Yes, we do. And there's more to come.
Oh, what's next?
Oh, you'll see. Could you see if the mail has come? And if you see Luisa in the foyer, would you please send her in? I'm expecting her. And here's the envelope that you asked for.
Did you ask for me?
Oh, yes. The Hacendado was very happy to hear about what happened in Cuba. He was so happy with our anonymous informant that he paid a little bit more than usual.
I never have seen this much money in my life.
Well, you are helping the labor situation, and of course, your own situation. The Hacendado is expecting company. You should leave quickly, out the service entrance.
I am not a servant.
But use the service entrance.
Pay for this.
The Hacendado asked to see me?
Ah, yes. He's been waiting for you.
Luisa, thanks for coming. I understand that you have just returned from a trip. We need to talk.
The message said it was urgent.
Luisa, you know that I've always respected you. But right now, my concern is my best friend, the reputation, and the father of your children, and he is now the mayor.
What is the matter?
Well, I understand that you have become the quite respected leader of the labor union movement.
Yes, I have.
And in fact, you have been writing articles to spread union propaganda.
Workers' rights is not propaganda. And in fact,
you just returned from Cuba where you got yourself arrested.
They tried.
Luisa, you never change. But I suggest that you stop this union activity. I'm not free to share, but there's going to be an explosion, and I don't want you in the middle of it.
And who are you to want anything for me? I can see what's coming, and I'm not going to back down.
I've always seen the heroine in you. When we were growing up, I remember you coming to our side of town with your mother to clean our house. You were the defender of the poor and women even back then. But Luisa, these people, These people that are against the union do not come from the same high society that I come from.
Thank you for reminding me of who you are and who I am. This is exactly why I will not turn away. This is about the rights and recognition of equality as human beings for all workers. We tried the negotiating route. We scheduled meetings with local landowners. We were ignored. It's time for us to strike. And it's time for us peasants to bring the change.
Lisa, that's not what I meant. I implore you to stop. This is a dangerous game, and I don't want anything to happen to you.
I will not stop. The workers deserve more than what the owners are willing to give, and I will help them get it.
Old habits are hard to break. So be it. But I want you to understand, when the explosion happens, I'm not going to be there to defend you.
I don't need your grace, Mr. Rich Hacendado of high society. I can handle this fight.
You have quite the fiery relationship. Is this going to change anything?
No changes. Everything goes as planned. And I suggest you watch yourself. You're going to cross a line from which you can't return. I came to warn you. The explosion that's going to happen today. La policía is on their way, and it's not going to be pretty. People are going to get hurt. I need to take you away from here.
Take me away? Who are you to take me away?
If you don't give in to the fact that I care about you, oh, then I'm ordering you to leave as your employer.
I am a reader, paid by the tobacco workers.
You think they can afford to pay you? I put their contributions back into their paycheck. I pay for you.
Regardless, you pay me for a service, and that is to read during working hours. This is my time off and my life.
You said this is not your decision to make. You are endangering my workers and yourself.
Basta. Basta ya. This is just a union rally. This is my spiritual calling. There's no place for violence. I can handle this.
Luisa, they're waiting for you to begin.
Look at the thousands of people that came to see you, Luisa. Luisa! 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 Luisa!
My sisters and brothers of the union, we are here today to join you in this important rally to make your demands known.
Yay!
I know they are landowners, factory and business representatives, even police here today, listening to the sound of my voice. We are here today with our words to demand better wages, hours, and working conditions. If our demands are not met, then tomorrow we will not report to work.
Yes, strike.
No deal! This is an illegal assembly. You need to disperse right now. Go home and put your demands in writing if you know how to write and send them to your employer.
We have the rights to free speech by the U.S. Constitution.
Oh, the U.S. Constitution, the one for U.S. citizens. Puerto Ricans are not U.S. citizens.
Eh?
You have no rights. Disperse! Right now, you have to the count of 10, or I will disperse you. 1, 2, 3,
We are union workers ready for a strike. We demand more wages for a better life. We are union workers, we're not here to play. Give us what we ask for by the end of the day. We are union workers ready for a strike. We demand more wages for a better life. We are union workers, we're not here to play. Give us what we ask for by the end of the day. We're done. Union strike, strike, union strike. We demand more wages for a better life. Strike, union strike, strike, union strike. We need education, days off without a fight. We are union workers ready for a strike. We demand more wages for a better life. We are union workers, we're not here to play. Give us what we ask for by the end of the day. Well done. Strike, union strike. Strike, union strike. Strike, union strike. Ready for a strike. Strike, union strike. Strike, union strike. Strike, union strike. Get ready for a strike. We are union workers ready for a strike. We demand more wages for a better life. We are union workers, we're not here to play. Give us what we ask for by the end of the day. Hermanos y amigos, we are officially on strike!
Luisa, come on. Get out, Luisa. We have to get out. We have to get out, Luisa.
Strike! Strike!
Intrusion. The lawyer sent these for you to sign. Land purchase agreements, he said?
Yes.
Even more land purchases.
Yes, I'm buying all the land surrounding the hacienda, along with no compete covenants. I'm expanding our plantation even further.
And the no compete means they can't work with any other tobacco in the island, correct?
Correct. I'll be able to grow my empire without any competition. The demand for our tobacco is going worldwide. With the additional land for the hacienda, I'll be able to increase the harvest of our premium tobacco leaves.
There.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming. I know you are wondering why the urgency of this meeting. Well, we've been hearing that the unions are expanding in both size and strength. And I've been hearing your concerns about meeting. It's time that we unite.
I knew we made the right call when we made you the leader of our labor union resistance.
Here, here.
Thank you. But let me get started. Soon, there's going to be a strike that extends from the northeast to the eastern regions of our island. They're expecting tens of thousands of workers. It's time that we develop strategies to help defeat these unions. Do you have any ideas?
What if we boycott the laborers?
Yes, how about deprive the workers of their wages?
That should settle things.
We can get a court order to stop them.
We could send hecklers and just try to distract them.
Better yet, a politician to ask for clarification on their actions.
Yes, that should weaken the union leader's reputation.
And, if everything fails, we can make a few key leaders disappear.
An idea.
Here, let me know.
What's the matter? Do you not agree?
We heard you had a soft spot for a certain pants-wearing union leader.
Is that going to affect your ability to lead this effort?
No conflict. Put all your ideas into play. Forgive me for the abrupt ending to this meeting, but I have another important business meeting to attend.
¡Ya llegamos!
Gracias, Tainairu, for hosting this next union meeting.
My pleasure. Who wants café con leche?
Yo.
There is so much to talk about and plan.
Yes, I was surprised to see all that thousands of people in the last rally.
The union is growing, but is it helping?
I'm writing articles for the working class newspapers and magazines to educate the workers on the labor union's objectives. We seem to be getting their support.
Lisa, do you know that the business owners and the landowners, they are united together to stop the union? And guess what? They're threatening to cut our wages if you don't stop.
I was surprised to see so many policemen at the rally.
All the more reason to keep going. They can try to destroy our union, but we, the workers, outnumber them. The next series of rallies is going to unite tens of thousands of workers from the sugar mills, the cigar manufacturing, and the dockyards.
The policía said there will be more of this.
Exactly, Luisa. Luisa, and this brings me to this next point. If we're going to continue doing this, I think we need to learn how self-defense.
No.
Luisa.
Absolutely not.
Luisa!
I am firmly against revolutionary violence. I'm an activist. I use my words and my writings and my reasoning to inspire people to do the right thing. I am not going to fight.
Luisa, we are not going to agree on this. You were knocked out on the floor after you were clubbed, after we all got clubbed. This is out of your hands, Luisa. We have moved to a new reality.
And we're not learning how to fight.
Yes,
We're learning how to defend ourselves from those we trust.
Yes, someone who cares about us.
And that's why I invited our very own hacendado.
¿De hacendado?
To be surprised.
Thank you for inviting me. I would rather that you were not involved in this union stuff. We treat you well. But why get involved in all this mess? But if you're going to insist on participating, then it's important that you learn how to defend yourselves.
Yeah, the policía got us a little rough.
A little rough? They beat us up. They knocked Luisa unconscious on the floor, and we had to take her out of the scene.
I didn't know that.
Oops.
Enjoy your lessons, ladies. I don't need to learn how to fight.
So you don't want to learn self-defense, do you?
No, absolutely not. My spiritual beliefs are against violence.
It's important that we protect the factory, and everyone gets trained, the factory workers and the field workers as well. Thank you for coming. Now, this is a good place to start. Ladies, what would happen if you found yourself in this situation?
Hey!
That's what I thought. I have invited probably the best self-defense expert on the island, our very own supervisor.
Supervisor! Oh, no.
Right, ladies. I'm going to teach you some very basic stick fighting techniques to see if you can handle it. We wouldn't want anything to happen to you out there. Everyone, grab a couple of sticks.
Tradición, el coco, vale. Dale golpe, hey, hey. Dale golpe, hey. Dale golpe, hey, hey. Dale golpe, hey. Un combate, el coco, vale. Dale golpe, hey, hey. Dale golpe, hey. Dale golpe, hey, hey. Dale golpe, hey. Con machete, el coco, vale. Dale golpe, hey, hey. Dale golpe, hey. Dale golpe, hey, hey. Dale golpe, hey. Los palitos, el coco, vale. Dale golpe, hey, hey. Dale golpe, hey. Dale golpe, hey, hey. Dale golpe, hey. Mi palo con mi palo, el coco, vale. Dale golpe, hey, hey. Dale golpe, hey. Dale golpe, hey, hey. Dale golpe, hey.
That was okay. Let's try some hand-to-hand combat for a change. Luisa, why don't we start with you? Yeah. We'll see. You won't hurt yourself, I'm sure. So when I be careful. Boss, why don't you do the next round? Pair up with your favorite employee. Luisa.
Hey!
Or get you a raise.
Great work, everybody. Why don't we take I'll promise to teach you more in the future. I have an important business meeting to attend in the pueblo.
Gracias. Yes.
Well, that was amazing. I feel safer already.
I don't. I wish you'd have told me you wanted to learn how to fight. I could have found someone more capable.
The hacendado looks pretty capable to me.
Luisa, tell me, what's going on between you and the hacendado?
Nada.
All that fighting made me hungry.
Smart girl knows how to change the subject.
¿Qué es esto?
This is a sopita that Taina taught me how to do. It's similar to sancocho, but with viandas from the Tainos.
It's called ajiaco. It has calabaza, patatas, tortilla, and maíz.
Maíz is a Taino word, but corn is originally from Mexico.
And to drink, I made some fermented chicha. It's Taino juice. It's healthy.
Dame.
Is that pique?
Mira, que eso es pique de la montaña. These peppers are from the mountain. They're very hot.
Tainos like spicy food, especially warriors after training.
Does anyone hear that?
No escucho nada.
Exactly. Silencio. No birds. Just quiet.
I feel it now.
Oh, earthquake! Everyone, get up to the table. Hurry! The next aftershock will send this whole casita and barrio on us.
Okay, let's go to the open fields. Let's go to the factory.
Oh, there you are. We were worried. I'm glad to see you're safe.
You worry about us? I doubt it.
Well, I'm sure the hacendado would want to know his work could continue. He went into town to the city hall for a meeting. The cathedral, the plaza theater, the city hall just all sustained damages.
Huh? Hacendado!
Don't worry. I survived.
What happened to you?
I was at a meeting at the city hall when the whole world started shaking. I'm lucky to be alive. I was buried under the rubble, but security saw me go under and pulled me out.
Oh, qué milagro.
¿Y cómo están ustedes?
We were eating wonderful sopita until the table started shaking.
We're fine. We were together as a unit. We were out together.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear you're okay. Well, it looked like the factory didn't sustain any damage during the earthquake, but it did create quite a mess. Yeah. How do you feel about putting it all back together?
Don't worry. We have plenty of pañuelos to clean this place.
Great. Let's call in all the workers.
Hey! Gracias, Yolanda.
Gracias.
De pañuelo, mi areito de pañuelo, con amor y alegría mantenemos la armonía, la tradición de mi abuelo, con los jíbaros cantando la canción de la montaña, entre árboles y cañas. Grita tu chalí bien fuerte para el baile de pañuelo. Grita tu chalí bien fuerte para el baile de pañuelo. ¡Hey! pañuelos brillantes, muy alegres están volando, y los ancestros cantando. Si te sientes muy alegre, grita tu chalí bien fuerte para el baile de pañuelos. Grita tu chalí bien fuerte para el baile de pañuelos.
Great job, everybody. Why don't you take the day off? We'll start fresh tomorrow.
Yay!
Come with me. We have some papers to file.
Thank you for the tip-off. I can see it's going to be a huge rally. Here's your payment.
So, you're the snitch.
I would not call it that. You know that I'm forced to do this. You know that I have hungry grandchildren to support. But you, Mr. Rich Hacendado, you are the buyer. Do you have a name for that?
Basta. You have a point. What is your report?
Well, it's gonna be a big rally. They're gonna reunite 30,000 workers, and they're gonna strike simultaneously in different towns. It's gonna be Ceiba, Nahuabo, Fajardo, and Luquillo.
Our efforts to destroy the union are not working.
Not at all. They're getting stronger. And they may bring that demonstration to the Fortaleza, the official residence of the governor.
Wow, that's massive. La Policía won't be able to handle that.
If we kill a few strikers, that would probably kill the rally.
Do what you have to do.
No. 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 I am not doing that. No. You cannot make me do that.
Or where that's came
No.
from.
I am not doing that.
have an
No.
idea.
No. No. I'm not
You'll
doing
do great.
My dear union family, I bring great news. All is going according to plan. We are 30,000 strong!
Yes!
The strike will soon be happening in several major towns simultaneously. Ceiba, Naguabo, Fajardo, and Luquillo. There is a union meeting happening right now. They're putting together the final plans. I will stay out here with you and watch for their safety. There are rumors the policía are going to break in.
Luisa, listen. It's a dark alley over there. I think you should go and check for the doors and the windows just in case there's something happen.
I see. Good idea. Hey! What are you doing there?
Salí, ¿cómo? Salí,
While you were
vámonos,
arriving
salí, vámonos.
on horseback, wearing pants, it's about time you went to jail.
Where are your clubs?
The policía searched us and took them away.
Took them away? They took them away without protest? That is citizens abuse.
Just face the fact that you're going to jail finally.
How dare you?
Oh, shut up.
Don't tell me to shut up.
Oh, they're so brave. You in a club? Let's see how you do with that. You're all going to jail. The report's gonna say you committed violent acts, you attacked the police. Let's go. Get on it.
Don't push me! No me empujes!
I forgot my hat.
Luisa, we bring you some cold compress for your golpes. Okay.
And some arnica for your black and blues.
And some café con leche.
Sin café no hay vida.
Hacendado, come in.
How are y'all?
Mejor. Luisa, I don't think you should go to sleep. Look, mira ese chichón.
It's Luisa who got it bad.
Can I talk to Luisa alone?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, you have some interesting black and blues. Have you learned your lesson yet?
Was it you who set up the beating? Was it you who bailed me out?
No seas ridícula. It was the labor worker campesinos that bailed you out.
Please don't lie. You know they don't have that kind of money and gathered so quickly. No matter how hard you try, you're not going to break the union. So stop trying.
It had nothing to do with you getting arrested and beaten. But yes, I did bail you out.
Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this?
Lisa, I am stuck between two worlds. I am the elected leader of the Hacendado labor union resistance. I have some responsibilities.
To what? To cheat poor agricultural workers? To benefit from child labor? To kill the people who are trying to help them? Tobacco workers are dying every day from the dirty, horrid conditions we are trying to change.
I thought things had changed between us. I saw how you looked at me after the earthquake.
Mentira! That was just a look of concern.
Give up the union. Think of the life that we could have together. I could give you anything that money can buy.
There's nothing more important than my dedication to the workers.
So be it. Old habits are hard to break. I wash my hands of what happens next.
Wow! Vieques is beautiful. I never had money for the ferry. This is my first time here.
Vieque means little island in Taino. My abuelita told me they built Stonehenge with big rocks. I wonder if they're still here.
Escuchen, we don't have a lot of time. There are 4 sugar mills on this island, and the workers are anxious to join the union. They want to join the strike.
Yes, they're great benefit for us. But Luisa, why did you ask me to bring the machetes? You're going to show them how to work?
Yes, thank you for bringing them. Set them over there where they're handy, but out of sight.
Oh, I got it. I understand now.
Look, I see someone coming.
Thank you for coming.
We are so grateful that you're here. We don't have a lot of time, so I'll be quick. There are 4 sugar mill plantations on this island, and we, the workers, we all live in poverty. We have to live in settlements that are owned by the sugar mills. And this isla, our small island of Vieques, is isolated from the mainland. Por eso tenemos miedo. For this reason, we are afraid. We don't have anyone to protect us from abuse or to make demands on our behalf.
That's why we're here. We received a report from the labor union, and the way that you are treated, it's inhumane.
Eso es así. So you've already heard, you know about what we're going through here.
Yes, during the zafra, you work cultivating the sugar canes with machetes from dawn until dusk in the hot sun.
And then the same worker had to load the cars to take it to the sugar mill for processing.
And the same workers clear and cultivate the fields with hose.
And then the same workers have to fertilize plant for the next season without stopping.
Demasiado.
And the foreman carries a dagger and a machete, and it's their backs for them to work faster.
Oh, that's horrible.
Sí, es correcto. And as you can imagine, we're all very obedient. We don't want any trouble because there are no other jobs on this island. And when the zafra, when the harvest is done, we starve. Since the sugar mills own all the land, we cannot even grow our own food.
Oh, it's worse than we thought.
Yes. Things will change. We will start by demanding humanitarian demands for basic working and living conditions.
Yes.
Then we will set up committees on the islands to ensure the sugar mills comply. We have documented everything. We are a force, and we are here for you.
Catalina Pintulero, Cubala Marile, ay lero de mi lero, Cubala Marile, Catalina Pintulero, Cubala Marile, ay lero de mi lero, Cubala Marile, ay que fue primero, Cubala Marile, ay lero de mi lero, Cubala Marile, a Mateo de Cangrejo, Cubala Marile, ay lero de mi lero, Cubala Marile, esos negros sí que cantan, Cubala Marile, ay lero de mi lero.
is just what we need. There are vehicles coming to take us to the sugar mill communities. The workers are waiting for you.
We need to break this crew up. They cause trouble everywhere they go.
Rob,
What? Oh no, what's happening? Let it go. I got it. Fall back. We will be back.
Oh, no, you won't. We're gonna take care of you.
oh God.
Doctor, how is she?
If you had called sooner, I could have saved her some pain. The reality is there's nothing I can do. She has tuberculosis, and it's quite advanced.
Tuberculosis? How?
From what I can tell, she's had it, though inactive, for some time.
The last mob beating put her in a fragile state. Did that trigger it? Other than constant fatigue, no one knew she was sick.
Her tuberculosis is active now. The rest is just hard to say. I would get in touch with her loved ones.
Luisa, you should be in bed.
I can't rest when there's so much work to do.
Now, unstoppable. Luisa, I am so angry with myself. I knew what you were walking into at Vieques. I should have warned you.
Like you have done so many times. This has nothing to do with Vieques. I have been sick for a while. Besides, you know you couldn't have stopped me.
Old habits, hard to break.
What are these?
I thought you would be happy to see a wear band.
We designed them and made them ourselves to be just like you.
And to cheer you up.
Luisa, you have taught us so much. With you, we have learned how to fight abusive institutions.
And to live for others.
Yes, and to live for others, to do things. Luisa, I have a confession to make you.
Don't. I already know.
What do you know?
Remember, I'm a little bit psychic.
Oh, yes.
It's okay. It's what needed to happen to get those abusive union breakers where we wanted them so they could be caught.
Except I played both sides.
Luisa, we didn't expect it to turn out quite this way.
I bet you didn't.
It's okay. We all make mistakes.
So ashamed. Vieques opened my eyes. There has to be a line where humanity happens.
Wise words. Learning from the lessons of the past can help change the future.
Maybe we should let you rest. I'll bring your favorite ajiaco sopita so you can get well fast.
You mean the sopita that caused the earthquake?
Ay, Luisa. Luisa, mi hermana, mi héroe de causa. Luisa, fue un honor muy grande el haber luchado contigo por los derechos de las mujeres, los derechos de los trabajadores del tabaco, los trabajadores de la zafra. Luisa, con cada triunfo, tú nos devolviste la calidad de vida. Pero más que eso, tú nos devolviste la dignidad. Tú nos enseñaste que no tenemos por qué aceptar el abuso, que nosotros somos personas valiosas, que nosotros somos personas con talento, talento de sobra, talento para regalar. Luisa, mi hermana, Luisa, los ancestros te llaman, pero nosotros te llamamos también. Nosotros te necesitamos aquí. Tú eres nuestra fuerza, tú eres nuestra luz guía, tú eres más que pantalones. Antes de yo conocerte, yo era una mujer sin recursos, una mujer que no tenía fe en mí misma. Pero tú me enseñaste que no hay obstáculo que yo no pueda sobrepasar y nada que yo no pueda hacer. Esos pantalones que tú llevas son un símbolo del poder y la capacidad de una mujer. Con ellos tú representas que una mujer puede caminar con orgullo, con o sin pareja. Que nosotras podemos vencer cualquier adversidad si creemos en nosotras mismas. Porque nuestra fuerza y nuestro poder radica dentro de ti. Luisa, mi hermana, Luisa, tú eres nuestra fuerza, tú eres nuestra luz guía. Luisa, tú eres más que pantalones. Hurry up and get well soon. We need you.
God gives the biggest responsibilities to the ones who can fulfill them. It's your turn.
My turn?
Go.
Me? Luisa. Luisa.
Go!
You should rest. Let me help you to your room.
happened?
Where were we?
I don't know, but we're back.
And Luisa?
Well, remember, Luisa was not part of Now.
Oh.
Are we ready to take on the world?
Yes!
We are union workers ready for a strike. We demand more wages for a better life. We are union workers, we're not here to play. Give us what we ask for by the end of the day. Well done. Union strike, strike, union strike. We demand more wages for a better life. Strike, union strike, strike, union strike. We need education, days off without a strike. We are union workers ready for a strike. We demand more wages for a better life. We are union workers, we're not here to play. Give us what we ask for by the end of the day. Strike, union strike, strike, union strike, strike, union strike. Ready for a fight, let's hear it. Strike, union strike, strike, union strike, strike, union strike. Ready for a strike.
Super. Thank you all for coming. We want to give out a little surprise. Our Jenny, our board president, has some beautiful flowers gifted to us in the name of her mother, who left us. Thank you. So, and if you know me, I never keep my flowers. And I want to give them this year to a beautiful lady who has been with us since 2 years old. And at the moment, she's not in the final bow, but I want to acknowledge her. Come this way, mamita. These flowers are for you. Okay, she's coming this way. Isabella, our beautiful Isabella, is part of our educational program, and she's been dancing since she was shorter than a drum at 2 years old. If you feel good, you can stay here with us at the end. 100 years ago, Luisa Capetillo fought tirelessly to defend women and agricultural workers in her own style. And today, 100 years later, here we are, we're still inspired by her story. Why? Because our world is broken in so many ways. What corner of this world calls to you? We can all be trailblazers because the destructive energies at work are powerful, but they are few. It is time for female energy to rise like never before, to lead, to organize, to create, to protect, to nurture, and to heal. And what's more, we all have female energy. And we can all serve the world in our own unique way. The divine female energy is a powerful, creative force, and we are many. Thank you. All right, let's thank our músicos. Thank you all for coming. If you were inspired by this story, come and join our cultural center. It is so much more fun than watching. And our next event is on January 19th. We'll be celebrating Octavitas with the Reyes Mago. See you next year.
We are union workers ready for a strike. We demand more wages for a better life. We are union workers, we're not here to play. Give us what we ask for by the end of the day. We are union workers ready for a strike. We demand more wages for a better life. We are union workers, we're not here to play. Give us what we ask for by the end of the day. Union strike! Strike! Union strike! We demand more wages for a better life. Strike! Union strike! Strike! Union strike! We need education. Days off without a fight. We are union workers ready for a strike. We demand more wages for a better life. We are union workers, we're not here to play. Give us what we ask for.